Yes, it's dead. Stop using Shopify. Stop using Instagram influencers. Anyone that tells you you can still make money online is a liar. You can't make money online. Go get a job. I used to work at Home Depot. I just reapplied. Yes, it's dead. It's all dead. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm joking. If you guys watched the intro and got scared, don't worry. I'm joking, all right? But welcome to another video on my YouTube channel where today I'm going to be talking about Instagram influencers and if they're dead or not. And it's sad that I'm even getting this question, but today I'm going to, explain it to you in a way where I'm not only saying no, it's not dead, but I'm explaining to you why and why you should not think that way. So when it comes to Instagram influencers, right, it's one of those things that is kind of saturated now. Not dead at all, but definitely saturated. So, before like a year ago or 2 years ago, if you use Instagram influencers, you would get a high ROI just because no one else was using influencers. And these influencers did not know how cheap, how much their audiences are worth. So Instagram influencers were very cheap. But now, everyone is trying to do Instagram influencers, especially with anyone in dropshipping. The first thing that they resort to is Instagram influencers. And I don't blame them because I started out with Instagram, I started out with Facebook, but I started making sales because of Instagram influencers. So it makes sense to me as to why people would go ahead and go use Instagram influencers. But, goes back to supply and demand. If there's a lot of demand and not that much supply, then the price is going to definitely go up, right? So these Instagram influencers, the prices are going a little bit higher. It's more saturated where you can't really get an ad up right away because there you might be waiting in a line and there might be other drop shippers in front of you that are waiting to put an ad. But don't worry, guys, it's not dead. It is saturated, but I will tell you why you should not worry about that. If I'm gonna be real with you guys, everything is saturated, right? Business overall, making money online, there's almost 8 billion people in this world. Everything is saturated. But the thing is, you have to be different and you have to be unique from the other person. You have to be creative. And I talk about this in a lot of my other videos, but creativity is what separates a good dropshipper from a great one, right? You can still make money posting a normal ad of the product on an Instagram influencer with the AliExpress. Let's say you might get 1 or 2 sales, but to a point where everyone on Instagram, people are really tired of promos, right? They're already seeing the sponsored ads from Facebook ads back end, but now they're seeing more Instagram influencers posting promos and they don't like it as much. Especially since every other influencer is posting an ad, it's not really an optimal thing to do to just post a basic ad with a basic, copy that says buy now or whatever, right? So now you really have to do is be creative when it comes to making an ad. If you guys want good examples, you really need to go ahead and follow all these big influencers because a lot of good company or profitable companies run their ads on these big pages. So what I actually do is create a separate account for just Instagram influencers where I just follow Instagram influencers. So whether it be Savage Videos or Relationships USA, all these other ones, food fetish, all these other ones, right? So pages like those, I follow them because I know a lot of people are posting their ads on there, and I know that people who have that kind of money to spend on ads usually are people that are profitable. So a lot of winning products that I've found in the past, they've actually been advertised on some of those big pages, and I've actually advertised on some of those big pages, but I only advertise to those big pages only if I'm profitable, right? So I'm not going to post on those big pages to test because I don't want to be losing out on $200 to $500 just to test a product. I would only do it if I know I can make money. And in the past, that's what I've done. I've tested a product with a small pages and I seen it get some sales. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Let's go bigger. More traffic, more money. I know it. So I would go to these bigger pages, get more conversions, and boom, right? Make more money because I know that those bigger pages equals more traffic. And if the product already made sales with the smaller pages, it will definitely make money with those bigger pages. Going back to the creative thing, you really got to be creative nowadays because a lot of people are tired of seeing a basic AliExpress image with a item, right? No one really cares about that anymore. It doesn't stop the scroll. When people are scrolling down their feed, it doesn't really stop the scroll. If I'm gonna let you in, guys, if I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret, back when I used to advertise some of my print-on-demand clothes, don't get mad at me. This is probably not the right thing to do or ethical thing to do, but I used to legit Photoshop people wearing my items and people holding my items or use pictures of other people already using that item, right? So why did I do that? First of all, there's a human touch to it. So by that I mean, there's a face, there's a person, and it's social proof right there. So when you see someone else wearing their shirt, or someone else with an item, you see, damn, in your head it's like someone else is already you wearing that item, so it must be, so people must trust this item, or this might actually work very well. Or if you really want to be creative, create a video ad. So video ads can really be used for viral type of videos. So if you actually go on Instagram, you'll see that these viral type of videos have music in the background. They're usually like sped up, there's like those captions in the top. But those type of videos really capture attention, because a lot of people on Instagram, once they get hooked, they get hooked. Like even me, when I'm scrolling on food pages, I'm scrolling down forever sometimes, and I'm thinking, yo, where did all my time go, right? So it's like, damn. So be creative and do things that will stop the scroll when people are going through the Instagram or going through just pictures, right? And when it comes to just stopping the scroll, it comes down to two things, man. Really being flashy and really capturing the attention. And you can read more about it in like different blogs, or I'm actually making a different video just on video ads. But a good thing to do, as I said before, is follow all these influencers or follow all these big dropshipping pages and see how they are doing their ad creative. See how they're doing their ad copy. Because a lot of pages or a lot of good stores, what they do is they really try to make their product mix in well with people's content. So it's not like, let's say you were targeting the food niche. It's not just food, food videos here, food videos here, food video here, and out of nowhere you see a random goddamn a white background picture of a mixer or whatever, right? Just a random example, but you guys get what I mean. Like, it just doesn't fit with the feed, and people are not used to that, so it doesn't really break the pattern. Like, there's a familiarity pattern, like where they will be like, oh, why am I gonna buy this? Just a random picture. Like, they just go through it, right? It's really irrelevant to them. So making it similar to the content, making it look nice, and just making it look good overall, like that's the key when it comes to Instagram influencers now, especially creating good ad creatives and ad creatives that really catch people's attention. Going back to this whole Instagram influencer debt thing, this is a big mindset thing that I learned in the beginning when I was actually starting my social media marketing agency, which I didn't go through with. But I used to think that, I can't make money off social media marketing because everyone is joining Tai Lopez's course. Oh my God, so much more competitors out there. Oh, I'm trying to go get some businesses, but there are already people in Toronto that want to do social media marketing as well. And that's the same with Instagram influencers, right? A lot of people, or even you might be not doing Instagram influencers because you might think it's saturated. You don't even try it out, but you just think it's saturated, right? That's a horrible mindset to have. That's a scarcity mindset, right? There's so much abundance out there, especially when it comes to Instagram. And even now, Instagram is just starting. Like, Instagram is just getting started when it comes to their growth. They are growing their monthly users every day. More people are joining it. There are more pages, more money to be made on Instagram, but people don't realize that. They just listen to this one or two guru that says, oh, Instagram influencer is dead. Use Facebook ads only. Like, come on, man. It might be saturated, but remember, everything is saturated. You just have to be creative. And if it's not hard, like, is it really worth it? And it sounds weird, but man, think about it. Only certain people, or a certain percentage, like a very small percentage of dropshippers, make money with dropshipping, and there's a reason for that. They are willing to take it to the next level, order their item, and make creatives off of it, right? They're willing to go ahead and make a creative that looks very nice, or they're willing to do the extra research and find different influencers that have not been used, right? And a lot of people honestly just scared of the price and a lot of the competition. And I just want you guys to know that that's a big mindset block, and I want you to stop that. Have abundance mindset where you know that there's a lot of money to be made on Instagram, and you can still make money with Instagram influencers. They are definitely not dead. Whoever is telling you that Instagram influencer is dead, I want you to go to their Instagram, go to their YouTube, unsubscribe, unfollow, and never talk to them, because with that mindset, you'll never make money. You will never ever make money with that type of mindset. And when it comes down to just making money online, a lot has to do with mindset. I was talking to a recent entrepreneur who makes multi-six figures a month, and he said, at the end of the day, mindset is everything when it comes to making money or even making money online. So if your mindset is in a place where you're like, oh, Instagram influencers dead, it's saturated, I can't make money off of it, blah blah blah. Like, come on, man, like, don't think like that. Don't ever think like that. And I'm not saying this just to say this, but really, like, even a month ago, my first Instagram influencer ad on my new store, it made $3,000 in a day, and the first $1,000 was in the first hour. Like, it's definitely not dead. It's just you have to know how to use it, and to use it, as I said, you have to be creative and just have that big mindset shift in a place where you got to know that, hey, it's not dead at all. But if you guys do want some other pointers on Instagram influencers, I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of videos on that, but definitely check those out. But when it comes to Instagram influencers, it's a bit saturated, but you can still make money off of it because there's so much money to be made on Instagram as a platform. Instagram is elevating every day when it comes to influencers or just making money, different ways to make money online. They even got the IGTV now, so you should really capitalize on Instagram now, because still to this day, a lot of influencers don't know how much their audiences are worth. Like, let's say a year or two ago, influencer would just sell their audience off for cheap, like $100 for the day, or like someone with 2 million would be like $100 for a day or whatever. But now some influencers are getting smarter and they know that their audiences are worth a lot. So now they're charging a little more or starting their own store and capitalizing off their own audience. And before all these influencers find out that their audiences are worth a lot, I would go ahead and capitalize on these Instagram influencers to build data, to make more sales, and just get money overall. Thank you for watching this video again, guys. I just wanted to make this video because this was more of a mindset video than a technical video, but I still talked about Instagram as a whole and what you have to do if you do want to make money. But overall, it all comes down to mindset and how you think and how you approach business, right? And as I said, don't think in a scarcity mindset. Really do convince yourself that you can still make money with Instagram. And guys, don't worry, guys, I still got you. If you want more Instagram videos, drop it below. But when it comes to Instagram influencers, guys, there's a lot of money to be made. Don't listen to these motherfuckers. Oh, shit, I should blur that out. But yeah, have a great day, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you again for 1,000 subscribers. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace. If you guys want to check previous video, they should be somewhere in my channel. Watch more videos. Thank you for supporting. Share this video. Notifications, all that good stuff. Bye, guys. Have a great day.